here we go again. I've had to come in, it is just unbelievable, and I couldn't lash the tiller, I couldn't do anything. I've just had to come in. It is unbelievable out there. See, I know the Mediterranean gets storms in September. That's why I was trying to get here before then, but you can hear it. So we'll just have to hope for the best, eh? But I'm going to have to probably go outside and try and sort out the sail somehow, because we're not heaved to. But the wind seems to have died anyway. Well, we've got this downpour, so it had to happen. It had to happen. It had to happen. Back inside. Tried to sail for a bit. Worked for a little bit, but then it got even worse. I can actually quite say this is probably, if you take it in total, it's probably the worst weather, because you've got these mad seas which are slopping and big and all over the place and in all directions. And then you've got now gale. So there's a gale blowing and thunder and lightning, rainstorm. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like I said, it's like a little cocoon in here. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get too much, because if it does, I'm going to have to go out there and take down the sails. And then we're just bare poled. And that will turn into a nightmare, because then we'll be beam on to the sea. And I don't really want that to happen. So I'm hoping that Corycia can deal with it the way it is. Heave to, hove to. Isn't it strange? This could have been the last day until I got to the mainland. I would have had to sail around Mallorca, but I could have got there today. And then this hit. And 3 times now I've tried to sail today, move on. And every time I've looked and checked, and I'm in the same place. So I keep moving, I keep going back to the same place. I'm almost in the centre between Ibiza and Mallorca. Like I said, there's nothing I can really do. I suppose this is a good time to think about the trip. Things I would have done differently. I could have got better equipment to make things safer and more secure and a bit more comfortable for me. But, you know, I'm sailing on a shoestring, and that's the way it's been. And also, as I told you before, none of the money's mine. My friends have given it to me, you know, and I'm so ever so grateful to them for this opportunity to have this adventure. If it wasn't for them, I would never even been here, never got here at all. I would still be looking on the internet at nice boats that I like to sail away with. So really just preparation. I could have prepared a bit better, I think, but you know, that's through experience. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I suppose I do now. So that's the thing. So there's no regrets, and whatever happens, happens. You know, I would just like to be able to make it into port by myself. You know, get in there, finish the trip. But you know, we'll see. The cooker isn't working, but I managed to make myself a coffee using using that. So I've had coffee. So everything's cool. I've had porridge with salt. I've had a couple of tins of tuna fish. I ain't got much left. I've got these raw eggs, but I don't really want to eat raw eggs. Maybe I'll try and fry them with that with the burner. We'll see. Well, I've reefed in the Genoa totally, so I've just got the mainsail full reefed. It is unbelievable out there. I've never experienced this apart from in big ships. Anyway, so we're a bit more upright. I know water's coming in. I know that. I've had to go outside as well and do the bilge, pump the bilges. I'll just have to keep on doing that because I know there's water coming in from the shaft. Something I didn't really want to mention. But I've got water coming in from the shaft. Propeller shaft. Anyway. That's all I can do for now. If it gets even worse, I'm going to have to try and take down the mainsail. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because, I mean, it's pretty bad out there. But we'll see. We'll see. And I'm going to take my jacket and coat off and stuff and, I don't know, wait around. Full storm outside, I mean really full storm. I had to go outside and tie down the mast again, the sail again, and the mainsail just to make sure it's secure. I mean, I'm totally wet. Big wave came just as I got back in. I mean, I'm gonna have to go out again and do the bilges, but that's for a while. This is, I mean, a real storm. You won't be able to see it, I don't think, from it at the windows. I mean, you can't really see. Like I said, it's like a little cocoon in here. I'm just going to lie down. Just a little. Oh. Yeah, I know the lens is going to be a bit. Anyway, it's been now, I don't know how many hours, maybe. Wow, 10 hours it's been going on. In one way, it seems to be calming down, but in another, it's getting worse. Like, the waves are getting bigger and more violent, but less of them. And the wind seems to have calmed down a bit, but then you get big gales which blow you. But once again, inside here, it's alright really. I mean, you know, you have to be careful because you get knocked about a bit. I have to hold myself in, otherwise I'll get you know. I'm already battered and bruised from being knocked about, but you know, it's okay. I mean, Corycia is, I mean, what a boat. She's, you know, she's only 27 feet, 8.23 meters, and just built like when I first saw her, I thought she made she look like a frigate, like a naval vessel, shaped like it, you know, sleek. I mean, she's compact, like little compact battleship. And the only problems you ever have, I've had with her, are things that would break on anything, you know, the wear and tear. Yeah, I mean, I've got leaks and I've got stuff like this. This is because she's old and she's, I mean, she hasn't probably been taken care of for a couple of years, I don't think. So, I'm only every hour. I'm getting maybe an hour closer to, a mile closer to the land. So I don't think I have to concern myself too much with that. As for other shipping, well, they're going to have to take care of that themselves. And I'm just waiting for it to clear up, and then I have to decide whether to retrace my steps and go back again. You know, it's about 40 miles. I have to then go back 40 miles to the southwest of Mallorca and go around that way, or to go keep on north and then going around the northeast of Mallorca, because Alcudia, where the marina is on the northeast coast. But the problem is that I know that the wind's meant to be coming from the northeast for the rest of today and tomorrow, and on the west coast it's all mountains and rocks, whereas the east coast, there's coves and there's, you know, I'm not really sure which way to go. But first of all, the storm has to finish. I would like to get in somewhere. Well, I'd like to go straight to the marina, you know, but I don't know what to do. Like I said, I've got 3 tins of food left. There's a bit of damage. Got leaking shafts on the propeller. Batteries can't charge the batteries because there's no sun. So, you know, I've got no engine. Oh, John. The situations I get myself into. But that's the whole point. And you can't have adventures without taking risks. And if I do get through this, you know, which I will somehow, because not many people have these adventures. You should go out and have them. Really.